What's up guys, it's Kaylee and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am so excited to bring you guys this G Fuel review. Today we're going to be taking a look at something brand new that G Fuel has never done before. They came out with protein puffs. So before we get into the details of the protein puffs themselves, here's a first look at the bag itself, and here's the back. Go ahead, pause the video if you want to see the nutrition facts, but I will be going over that right now. So per serving, which is this whole bag, you get 17 grams of protein and it is only 130 calories. And the best thing is that there is no artificial preservatives, colors, or flavors, and it's also gluten-free. Here's the little description they have on the back of the bag. Looking for a guilt-free snack when those crunch cravings hit? Ditch the chips and power up with the cheddar G Fuel protein puffs made with real cheese, packed with flavor and 17 grams of protein per serving. Gluten-free G Fuel protein puffs are changing the snack game one bag at a time. So I am super psyched about these. I know that there was a stream of the CEO Cliff himself, and he was actually munching on these, and everyone was like, "What are you eating?" And he wasn't telling anyone. So this is honestly awesome to see, and 17 grams of protein in this little bag, that is awesome. Most protein powders have 25 grams of protein, so that's not far off from this little bag right here. So yeah, and looking at the ingredients list right here, I'm looking at it and there's nothing that I see that I'm like, do I have to Google that? Does it seem kind of weird? And props to G Fuel for making this a pretty healthy alternative to most chips out there. Like I said, there's no colors, preservatives, or flavors. So I'm super psyched about that. So let's go in and dive in for the taste test. And honestly, they're not that big. Look at how much you can get in a bag. I feel like this is a pretty good snack, if you are craving something right before your next meal or something. So this is the only flavor that they have. There's no other flavors that they released, or they're probably working on some, but the first one that they released is the white cheddar. And from the smell of it, it smells really good. I'm not lying, it really doesn't have that artificial smell that what Cheetos would have, because that's the only thing I can really compare it to. So taking one out, these are the size of the little puffs. They're super small, again, they're not huge. Here's the size of one of them, and let's go in for the taste test. That's a lot more crunchier than I expected. Usually they're really airy. Interesting. You definitely get the outside is the white cheddar part, but the inside is where you're getting the protein, because I definitely taste some sort of protein powder. It almost has a little vanilla taste to it, which is a little interesting, I know, because the flavor profile is white cheddar. And then you get a salty kick at the end. There is a good amount of salt in here, just to go ahead and say it. There's 260 milligrams of sodium. So the first taste, which is the outside of the puff, this one's a smaller one, you get the white cheddar. Inside is, I can taste the protein taste, and then you're just left with a little salty aftertaste at the end. I would have to say, these aren't bad, but they're definitely a different taste than what I was expecting from your original white cheddar. And I think part of that comes with being so healthy and alternative when you get to this sort of side of things, having no preservatives, flavors, or colors, because some of those flavors can, the artificial ones, can help boost the flavor. But when you get to this type of line to being more healthy, which is great, the flavor can be half and half with people. They're really crunchy though. I have to say, the more I eat them, the more I'm getting a hang of it. But I'm gonna have to say, this is only their first batch too, so I'm sure just with their energy flavor profiles, once they get feedback and everything, they're gonna go ahead and make some changes. But yeah, for the most part, I really like them. They're really good. And for a snack before bed or like before your next meal, again, only 130 calories compared to like only having 15 Doritos, and that's like almost 200 calories. It does say made with real cheese, so props to G Fuel for doing that. And I think that's why you're also getting this type of taste. A lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, this doesn't taste like, you know, the popcorn that I eat that's white cheddar, or the other chips that I eat that are white cheddar. Well, remember, this is real white cheddar flavoring, so it's not going to be as sweet as your other ones. So that's another thing with the flavor, just keep in mind. But I think these are going to do really good, especially for like the G Fuel community is a bunch of people who love to game. While you're gaming late night, this is a perfect snack, and I'm going to go ahead and consider this for myself. If I get those, you know, what does it say? The guilt-free snack when those crunch cravings hit, I'm gonna reach for these instead of like Doritos or like a cookie or something, because these are actually pretty good now that I'm trying, like, having them more. So yeah, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up my review of the protein puffs that G Fuel just came out with. I think these have some really strong potential. Again, I think there's maybe a few things that they could work out, because you get a lot of different flavor hits. There's like 3 flavors you get. Again, the first on the outside is the white cheddar. When you bite into it, you kind of get that protein taste, and at the end you're left with a little salty aftertaste. So honestly, again, has a lot of potential. Super excited. I'm gonna give these like an 8 out of 10. So yeah, that is my final review of the protein puffs by G Fuel. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I tried to go as super in depth as I could, and don't forget to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, check me out on my social medias, which is Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch and Kick. Make sure to go ahead and use code BlueFierce for 30% off your order, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.